Buddy, honey, I think it's that time.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary to Ocean's Pit. That's right,
The
everybody. Now,
little
wait.
show.
Little
Big thing.
Absolutely. Hi, everybody. It's again.
What a way, because I don't think we were losing connection to Sped 4 years ago.
No, because we started on our phone. Anyway, folks, check the website, TonyOceanPit.com. Give us a call at 847-769-8609 to book a show. Every show is dedicated to the first responders and mostly dedicated to people like you who take the time. Welcome to our special 4-year anniversary show, Ocean's Pit. It's showtime.
Woo! Snappy tune.
It's got Dino Manzelli does a great intro there from Seventh Heaven. Hey guys, happy 4-year anniversary. Do you actually believe
I don't
that 4 years ago today, 2020, during the flu or the pandemic or whatever you want to call it, COVID-19 or 20 or 22, whatever it was called, we were locked down. Couldn't leave the house. Most of the people couldn't leave the house. Listening to the TV tell us what to do. Don't listen to the man behind the curtain. Dr. Fauci, a doctor who wasn't really a doctor, telling us what to do. But anyway, when we were out of work telling us what to do, what can we do, right? What do we do? And we're going to get more into that. Before that, it's time for a sponsor, folks. And we want to thank Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local. Norridge, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park, Warrenville, and now Mesa, Arizona. There's spring in the air, folks. You got to love it. They have a wide variety of outdoor furniture, unique lawn and garden decor, as well as flowers, vegetables, and herbs and plants. And don't forget to tune up that lawnmower, just $105 plus parts. They're your neighborhood powerhouse. And take advantage of the auto key programming at all their stores. They program and car cut keys at up to 50% less than dealership. Visit their helpful hub to speak to a certified team member. And that's it. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local. I also want to thank my co-host yesterday. Ace is the place. Let's not forget that. Helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Absolutely. Let's see who's watching today. Ronnie B, Jill, Michael Bat, Golden Eagle, Food Trucks is in the house. Mary Grievous, Albert, how you doing, buddy? Kathy, Santa Barbara, Phil, how you doing? Yeah,
yes.
Oh God, Dennis, Lake Geneva. I want to just thank you guys. Double T, Tony Toto, Amy Conrad, how you doing, Indianapolis? Joanne, it's great to see some of you guys. Whoever thought 4 years ago today.
4 years. This kind of internet connection problems back then.
I don't know, but no one else has. I watch millions of podcasts. Nobody has these problems but us. Okay. Anyway, whoever thought it, so I just got on my phone in the backyard and built a fire, lit a cigar, and just started telling the story. Because a lot of people...
Hence the reason Ocean's Pit.
Yeah, well, everybody...
The fire pit. He sat at the fire pit.
Some people knew of my... Of course, the Tony Ocean show that I did, but I mean, as a rock and roll stuff, trying to get that record deal. You know, so I just told my story, and then a couple people said, hey, man, you should do this, and blah, blah, blah. And look, it's getting better. We're trying to get even a little bit bigger. We're trying to improve, and, you know, but it's real. That's what I love about the show. It's real, because I screw up all the time, and I want to thank you guys for always correcting me, which is good. But when I brought Laura on, folks, every Thursday, we have a lot of fun. How you doing, honey? First of all, happy anniversary to you.
Okay, so everybody, 4 years. I give it to him because, truthfully, I could never have been this consistent. 4 years, this man, 5 days a week, unless he's really got something else going on that he can't do it. And then even
our internet goes down, which is twice a week.
Which seems to happen more often than not. But
only in this house, though.
Yeah, Mary's already told me some stuff. Tony Deanna's told us some stuff. So we are working on this, people, because this is ridiculous, and I get your pain.
Yes,
We got a
Don
little
Ferrier.
Dom.
Salute, my dear.
Salute.
Happy anniversary to
And
you
thank
guys
each and every one of you who stuck.
that were on our show. We want to thank the sponsors, so many of them, and some of them are still with us, folks. We do really appreciate that. But most of all, we need to thank you people for taking the time, whether you're watching it at 12 o'clock or whether you're watching it any time today. And today's the day that you might want to share the show. If you haven't shared it yet, I'm asking all you wonderful people, share the show, let everybody know, and salute to you wonderful people here. Honey, salute.
Salute.
Salute, salute.
Salute.
Here's looking up your address.
Okay, Dean.
A little champagne. Nice little bottle of Dom. All right, so we're ready to start the afternoon, and we're having fun here on Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Guys, we got a lot, and stop touching. Okay.
No, it's not me. It's this freaking.
I'm going to
internet.
throw this laptop against the wall because there he is.
There he is. Tony
Oh.
Deanna, my friend and yours.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mr. Lipschitz.
Mr. Lipschitz, how you doing? I want to thank Carol Brandolino yesterday for Twisted Tuesdays. 2 for Tuesday. You can see Carol with us every Tuesday. Tomorrow's guest, you all know Elliot Winbush, and who plays Sammy Davis
Sammy.
Jr. in Ocean's Pit. But you know he's a circus ringleader. And they had the circus come to town in Roselle in April. So he's going to talk about being a ringleader for a circus for many, many years.
Elliot and his family has been part of the circus world for many, many years, like when he was in college.
Yeah.
And the whole family still joins in. So I think it's an incredible story. And we've been to the show a few times, so it's very cool.
Yeah, I haven't got to been there yet because they have it on Thursday, Friday, Saturdays when I'm working. But I would love to. So it's going to talk about his family. His kids are in the circus too.
Oh, yeah, the whole family.
They do an incredible job. There's Rob and Kathy. How you doing, Jill? Everybody, thank you so much. And you know what? I want to thank also our publicist, Bernie DeMayo, because he gets our name out there, and I appreciate that much for what Bernie does. And every company needs a publicist. Bernie DeMayo, experienced, creative, and smart. Get your publicist, get your brand name out on TV, radio, television, and newspapers. That's right. Give
Newspapers?
Bernie.
Do we still have newspapers?
I said magazines. Yeah, people still read the newspaper, believe it or not. Especially our age group and up. They all still
what are you
read
saying,
the newspaper.
dear?
Because I'm 62. I'm old. I'm getting old. You know, that's what it is.
You're getting old.
Absolutely. Call Bernie DeMayo at 312-217-5658, BernieDeMayo.com. And if you're going to go to real estate home, selling your home and property, honey, you know what you need to do. Tell them about Mary Grievous.
All right, I'm going to tell you about Mary, but I'm not only going to tell you about Mary as a realtor. She is an exceptional wealth of information. So you need the perfect real estate professional, whether you're putting your home on the market or looking for your dream home. You want to, for buyers, sellers, for sale by owners, expired listings, call Mary. Mary is with Berkshire Hathaway Stark Real Estate.
Go to mgrievousstarkre.com or give Mary a call at 630-688-1725. And Mary's listening.
When I tell you she's a wealth of information, people, I'm talking a wealth of information.
Not only that, but she knows a lot of stuff.
Oh, my gosh.
Absolutely. And we go next Wednesday.
Oh, absolutely. Because not only does Mary work with the real estate, she's also works with NTD
Vacations. Yeah.
Doing the cruise for us. So it's a huge, like I said, she's a wealth of information. For anything you need to find out about, contact Mary.
Absolutely, because she will do a great job, and we can get Mary on. But and you know what? Speaking of the cruise, you guys know in January we went on the Royal Caribbean cruise. Just tuning in for the first time today, we joined Seventh Heaven, of course, which was a great success. We had a lot of fun, and we're going to do it again. A lot of people said, "Well, how come we didn't know about it? Or we waited too late?" Well, we're going to give you guys another shot, and you got a year to 2025. It's going to be March 22nd to March 30th. It's just adding an extra day from last year. We're starting off in Fort Lauderdale on the Oasis of the Seas, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Then we're going to go to Carousel. Then we're going to go to Aruba. and
That's
Coco
a bucket
Bahamas.
list for me.
Just Aruba alone.
Oh,
And
God,
it's going
I
to be
can't
Tony
wait.
Ocean, the main event band. Mojo's Jukebox, my other band. Hillbilly Rock Stars are joining us this year. And of course, the great Seventh Heaven. So it's going to be a lot of fun. NTD Vacations, or go to ChicagoMusicCruise.com. Tell them Tony O sent you, and we'll send it. The price that Richie's going to be just announced this is
going to go down. The price did not go down. The price goes up. So if you are all into, just go ahead and put your $250 deposit down. That's just going to hold that. You have until July to pay that. So you don't need to do anything right now. If you're still just thinking about it, put the $250 down. Mary just put the link right here in the comments. Go to that link, put the and at that price. And if you change your mind and decide not to do it, then you don't have to do it.
you get your
And
full
it's-
refund.
Yes,
Then.
it's spring break.
With all the teenagers we are debating.
On the cruise.
Now, put it this way, folks. Here's what you guys don't understand. When you're coming to see it, it's a big ship, folks.
Oh, Mary just said they're locked in with group rates.
You're locked in with it's a big ship, and we had 8,000 people on that ship, and I didn't see half of those people. We were lucky to have, I think, 800 or so with our group, and I didn't even see some of them. Food and the entertainment, and Richie puts out beautiful itinerary, so you guys can not only see the band, but you can also see all the other shows that
all
are
the events
on.
that World Caribbean has planned for you as well.
Yeah, so you got to check it out, and it's good fun. Peggy Flynn, how you doing from
Hi,
Kenosha,
Peggy.
Wisconsin?
So Emo had the COVID with 3 shots. Thank God he is now negative. Emo, we're so glad to hear you're negative and that you're doing okay. And best Easter to you as well.
And you had 3 shots, and you still got COVID. So here's the best thing I'm going to tell you all, folks. To help yourself, this is the only shot that you should be taking right here.
Phil, I appreciate that. And you know what? That's something that you did do.
Yeah.
So during lockdown, that's how this show became what it became.
Yes.
It wasn't just you guys going out of your mind. He was going out of his mind.
I couldn't leave the house.
He couldn't leave the house. He's locked up with all of us for
I kept going to
24/7.
Walmart every day, for like 5 times just to walk
drive,
through.
just to drive.
Just to drive.
Anyways, so it helped him as well. So you guys, thank you so much for allowing him to sit there and spew his stories from his whole life, still doing it to this day, and still spewing.
I'm still spewing.
And spewing.
Not only that, but I'm talking a lot
And
of shit
spewing.
too.
And spewing.
But it's
Oh,
because
sorry.
of you wonderful people. Free jams. Did you hear about us? Type in Tony Ocean. No, I did not, but we will see. Anyway, Boyd, what a fancy.
Man, congratulations. Oh, thanks, Boyd.
Thank you, Boyd. Now, here's a guy, Boyd. I don't think I even met Boyd. I might have. I don't know, but I know Boyd's the type of guy that enjoys the show, watches it still. I screw up and he corrects me, which I love it. And there's a lot of
Boyd, you're
people
not
that do
alone.
it. And there's a lot of people that do it. And that's why I love you guys. It's just like Ron Starr, another entertainer in Chicago. He watched the show, I think, once the first time. I think he still watches it. But he said you're like the Ray Rayner for older people. And remember, Ray would always screw up things. He'd have the post-it notes.
That's what we're going to put on him. Boyd,
You'd always would say,
everywhere.
It shows that you guys care, and I appreciate that. But you know what? When I screw up all the time, I think it makes it a little funner too.
And don't hold
funner is not even a word.
I was just going to say, and don't hold his spelling on all his posts.
Not at all.
As you can tell, he does his own social media.
Yes, absolutely. And I am modest. Thank you, Albert. I believe you should be modest. But listen, enough of the show. You guys are watching. It's a lot of fun. We got a lot of good things to talk about.
I heard you had a good time last night.
I want to thank that's who I was going to thank next. I want to thank everybody who showed up to Rosario's last night in Roselle. Thank you, Cousin Tommy, Sonny, brother Sonny. I want to thank, of course, Patrice, the lovely Yolanda. Yolanda. Nina, thank you so much. Ryan Lewis again celebrating his birthday. And I want to thank Dave Antonelli for showing up, Dave Zamel. But everybody that was there, thank you guys so much. Susan Jambroni, the closer, was in the house. So it was great seeing you guys. And thank you so much. Now, tonight is another party. Get your butts over to Gigi's Are We Live, Burridge, Illinois, right next to Gigi's Capri restaurant. It's Are We Live, the new discotheque hot spot. It's
If
fantastic.
you haven't been there lately,
Tonight, me and Jerry Jams and a special appearance by Lisa P. That's going to be tonight. Maybe even Louis Pipes will be in the house. Who knows who else shows up to do some singing? That's tonight, 7 o'clock. Tomorrow, me and Jerry Jams will be at Chicago Prime Steakhouse in Schaumburg. Saturday, Taverna on Division in Melrose Park, voted the #1 patio in the suburbs of Chicago. And Sunday, Easter Sunday, if you have no plans, that Ron's put together. Now, that show is going to be 2 to 5 instead of 3 to 6 like we normally do on Sunday.
he's working Easter Sunday.
Two
Am
to-
I happy about this?
2 to 5.
No,
2
I'm not.
2 to 5.
Mister, I miss everything.
2:05. 2 to 5. Me and Daryl
Look at your little,
Armistad on Sunday.
Yes,
One good
I'm
thing
gonna
about
say
not
socially.
eat ham.
Uh-oh. I'm being
Hate
punished. The
ham.
internet.
I hate ham.
And to tell you the truth, we never have a ham dinner on Easter anymore since him in our lives because he does not like ham. But
Okay.
ham is my
You
favorite.
can still have ham.
And I
I'll just,
have not done it once because he was like, I hate ham. So his mother loves ham too, and she's coming too. So we're having ham
go
dinner.
ahead, ham. I
Without
don't
him.
like that corned beef stuff, but I eat it. You guys still make it for St. Patrick's Day.
What?
I don't like that stuff, but you guys still
Reubens.
make it.
We do Reubens. We don't do
Reuben.
that. And
I
that was
like
for my
Henry's.
mama.
Ever had a Henry? Henry's much better than a Reuben. Anyway,
You're such an ass. Wait,
here
hold
we
on.
go.
I'm
You
missing
would keep
stuff.
cutting in and out. This has been happening all week. I know, Richard. It's been bad. I don't understand
I
it.
don't understand it either.
But people can reach out to us, say they're going to help us, but we never call them. So this is what we need to do is please.
And you know what's funny? We have like cameras all around the outside house. They've been flashing in and out. We have Mike TVs on our garage.
No, others' computers are going out.
No, the cameras.
The cameras. We've got the
And
cameras. Forget about the cameras. All the other
It's turned
laptops,
off.
all the other internets work. All the other they all
I
work.
don't understand it. Something's going on around here.
Anyway, we're going to take care of this. If I have to
We
call
keep
somebody,
saying
and bring,
that.
that's because we don't.
Oh,
But
wait.
I
What
no.
did you just say?
I don't know what I said.
You're going to make the call?
I'm gonna call Mary, or I'll call Richie, I'll
Guys,
call
he
Tony
doesn't take anything
Deanna,
off my
and he'll
list.
tell me what to do, and I will do it. I will find some way.
Tony, I know we did the up. We had, Marty Malarkey's in the house.
Malarkey, what's up, buddy? House is haunted. Could
Joanne,
be.
I would love to come sit with you on Easter, except I have a house full still.
She is a
All
house full.
5 kids and Mama C and Tanya will be here. Tony Deanna, great idea. Maybe
Turn old.
maybe
Will not be
in
going to
Florida.
Anyway, yeah, so we can watch Tony and Denise do the
We're gonna watch the
Bocce, the
Lipschitz
Lipschitz.
play bocce.
The #1, yeah, the great team. Anyway, guys, other thing too. I want to congratulate our good friend Phyllis Hodges, the first lady of music, of course, the wife to Nick Hodges, the
Yeah,
piano
did you
man.
guys all see her on Chicago PD and Chicago
Fire. It was
last
yeah,
night?
she made a couple appearances here
Very
and there.
cool, Phyllis.
So congratulations on that. Very, very cool.
Boy, it's not sometimes annoying. It's extremely annoying. And it
Very.
pisses
Today
us
is
off.
also World Theater Day, everybody. World Theater Day. So I want to
World
thank
Theater.
all the great theaters that hired me through the years and Ocean's Rat Pack. Thank you so much for that. My prayers go out to my good friend Peggy Costello. Her father passed. I wished my old limo driver, wheelman John Float, happy birthday, and Mary, his lovely wife, responded to everybody saying that the wheelman has passed away back in November of last year. So, Johnny, we miss you, buddy. We used to have some good times together. The wheelman, absolutely. What do you got, honey?
All right, these stories he gives
Well,
me.
you forgot this
I
one,
know,
which
but
is very funny for people who drink coffee. So
All right, I'm sure I just heard my coffee pot whisper, "You're a bitch."
You're my bitch. That's what I mean. You're my bitch. That's the
read it
funny
wrong.
part. See, now
I
you're just,
read it wrong. I
Is
just
there anyone
ruined
in-
the whole joke.
thank you, Craig. Listen, is there anyone in your house on internet service now? Yes.
Oh, yes,
Yes.
Craig. We have 2 kids home right now
Two.
working today.
Two, and then plus Laura, so there's 3.
Well, I'm not on the internet right now. I'm here.
But, yeah, right.
But you know what? I should tell them to all take their lunches from 12 to 1.
That won't happen. But it'd
Well,
be
they
nice.
could. That's
It'd be
usually
nice.
the lunch hour.
It would be nice because
But
that
yes,
makes
there
sense.
are 2 others right at the. We'll definitely try that. Thoughts about boob jobs for a 19-year-old girl?
Well, let's put it this way: a boob job in general. I'm sure a lot of women have done it. Men,
I considered it
I think,
in a younger age.
But do you think at
I
19?
did not do it, and I would never do it again or think about it. I did not do it, ever did it. I did consider it. I looked into it because the person I was with thought it would be a good idea.
Oh, so you're not doing it for yourself? You're doing it for somebody
That
else.
I wouldn't have done for myself because I had no desire for that. Yes, I think so, Jer.
There's always at what
We sent her to
daycare.
daycare.
If you're
But a
doing it,
19-year-old, that's
if you're doing it for someone else, it's the wrong reason.
Right.
Number one. Number two, if you're doing it for your business, okay, you're an actress, you're a model, you're a stripper. Sometimes you have to.
Dennis, the real thing is the best. I agree 1,000%.
Sometimes and if you're in the food industry, sometimes these places, sometimes women are a bigger tip. I don't know.
I'm wasting my money for wrong.
Yeah.
Wrong.
But at 19 years old, no
Right,
kid should
Mary?
be doing that. No kid should be doing that
No.
at 19 years old. It's just, it's insane.
Boy, sometimes there's too much pillow for the pillowcase. Exactly. So no, I don't agree. And again, I don't
Well, I'm going to tell you something.
condone anybody. Or if anybody, that's their choice. I have no problem with that.
And if
I'm
you're gonna
glad
do it-
I didn't.
But if you're going to do it, make sure you do your homework and get someone who's
Very
respectable.
reputable.
Because my ex-wife, my second ex-wife, and I won't even mention her name. Some of you guys probably don't even know who she is. But anyway, she had them done, and one was bigger than the other. One stuck out more, bigger than the other. And make sure if it's the doctor's money, correct, especially if your kids are streaming while you're on podcast.
You know what?
Wreaks havoc.
Yep.
Good point.
We're going to have to talk to both of them. You know, I've never even checked into that before.
Thank you, Craig, on that. And don't do one, and don't do it.
Don't do it one at a time.
There you go. Absolutely. What do you got, honey?
All right. So I'm not sure if you guys heard about this, but there's one harmless work habit that may be causing anxiety in disguise. The public is not aware of the role or intent about what our nervous system is playing on us. Do you catch yourself frequently putting off tasks on your to-do list with looming deadlines or being proactive about your overflowing inbox? You feel stuck. These are things that work now. It might not be you if you're worried about your nervous system too often, but procrastinating on a work assignment can get dismissed as laziness, but the habit is actually one of the most common forms of work anxiety. For some people, it kicks in the flight or flight response. And for many people, especially at work, it kicks in our freeze response that makes us feel like it's procrastination, but it's actually our nervous system kicking in when you start feeling overwhelmed at work. So that is a harmless, but a work habit that may actually be causing disguised anxiety in you.
Wow.
I have to vouch for that for myself.
Mm-hmm. There you go. A narcissist
wants the authority of a king while having the accountability of a toddler.
Bum. All right, guys, crazy stuff. How about here? Let's get into the news. Oh, Paul Vallis, who did run for mayor of Chicago and would have been a better mayor, in my opinion. But NBC Channel 5 sues mayor's office and access records on migrate spending during the city council job. About 37,000 asylum seekers arrived since August of 2022. state and city spend here. Need full transparency and legislative oversight.
Legislative.
Yeah, that too. Oversight. See
Right,
that?
Jill? Aren't you glad you didn't do it? When I think back to some of the things I almost considered, very glad I didn't either.
And
Thank you, Ken.
thank you very much. And again, Michelle the Rocco sent this in. I mentioned the import the entire nation of new voters because they lost the citizens' vote.
Say it again.
Ooh. Imagine a government operated so poorly that they had to import an entire nation of new voters
Oh,
because they lost the citizens' vote. Wow.
Yeah.
Pretty scary stuff. Anyway, marriage is a relationship where one person is always right and the other one's always the husband.
Woo! Good one, dear.
You like that one? Yeah, I thought you
Very
would.
nice.
What do you got
All
there,
right,
Artie?
Pam, this is wonderful. Don't be someone's downtime.
Listen up, you people out there. Very important.
Spare time or part time or some. You're not
Worth the
your
time.
time. They're not
Absolutely.
worth your time.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Peter. Speaking of, we want to thank Tony Deanna, who's on here's wife, who spent the day with me. Any of these things without
Thank you, Denise, for that.
She's
And
my creative juices that I have none. So I thank her profusely
God
for
bless for
always
that.
helping with all the
Because the
parties
shower,
coming.
baby shower is next week. Yeah. So
And we got a lot to plan, and she's so organized and so good at all that stuff. I'm like, oh, Denise, thank you,
Thank you,
friend.
Denise. And Peter Prado, congratulations, Peter. I think you just became another
You
grandchild.
just became a grandpa too.
Another
to a second
grandfather, Peter
grandson,
Prado,
I believe.
another grandfather.
Yes, very nice.
Don't let them rent space in your brain. Not
No.
worth it. Thank you,
Absolutely, Jerry Jams.
Absolutely. Her manager blocked her from treatment.
What?
Oh, she tried to get treatment, and you'll have to look that up. Rush Trip. Yeah. Restreaming chat is trying to connect. Okay. Anyway, Hush Trip. I mentioned it yesterday.
What's a Hush Trip?
Now, this all started in 2020 when they made everybody work from home, which is the number one biggest thing they did for the American people. Worst thing for people to sit and work from home, because I guarantee you, you're not giving 8 hours the full job like you should be if you worked in the office. So it's completely different. But besides that, everything changed. People started getting a little bit more lesser. Not, I don't know. I don't
Late.
Lazier. Thank you, because you know what? You don't have to dress up office. You have to be on. Someone watching. Blah blah blah. When you're behind the computer. Blah 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 blah. But a Hush Trip. And it's okay to do. A lot of people can work if you have the opportunity to work from home. You could technically go somewhere else. You could go at your summer home. You can get a hotel somewhere. You can go in Florida, and you can still work from home. The problem is a Hush Trip is when you don't tell your employer, that you're not at home in the office. That's a bad thing.
What?
Even though the job is getting done.
I was gonna say,
But what if they need you to come into the office?
We don't even have.
Say, hey, I'm going to be in Florida for the week, but I'm still going to be chugging and doing my job. To me, it's no big deal. I think it's, as long as you tell your employer. But when you're sneaky about it, how much work are you really doing? You're in Florida, sitting out the window, looking out there. Blah, blah, blah,
what
blah.
I can do to sit
Come
in front
on,
of
you
a-
walk out there, you walk out of the, come on. Let's just be honest. So that's what a Hush Trip is.
I gotcha.
When you don't tell the employee. Absolutely.
Employer.
Yeah, get back to work. Tommy D, what's up, my brother? Hope you're doing well. Denise, oh, there she goes.
There's my girl. That's my
guys. Also, we want to thank
rock, Denise.
one of our sponsors who's been there from the very beginning. Of course, we've got all our great sponsors. I want to thank Ace, of course. Thank you, Roy McCampbell and Don Esteban. But one of the very first sponsors we had next to Eco Solar Solutions, which was a solar industry in Chicago for the last 100 years. 224-276-6550. Sal, again, was there last night. Thank you, Sal. Thank you, Deutsche Power Center.
They have been there since day one.
Them day one. So you got to love it. Well, honey, tell me about your company there.
I've been here since day one too, dear.
Yes, you have, honey. And of course, I can't even bring you up on this computer. There you
You're
go.
not bringing up the right one. You're on Instagram.
Okay. Go ahead, honey. Tell me about that. I'm going to throw this thing against the wall. But
It's not the computer. Okay, so guys, again, if you are accepting me at lauraoceansolutions.com, text me, write whatever you need to do, and we will get rid of those fees so that your profits are protected and they're going in your own pocket and not somebody else's. And that way you will never have to shop again. All you need to do is contact me and we will.
Very cool. Laura Ocean, Solutions. You got to love that, folks. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, folks. Love you guys for tuning in. There's a couple of things we're going to talk about today. We've been coming up with different topics, folks. There's a burglar in your house. Okay, you're sleeping in bed.
That's my, oh God.
You hear somebody downstairs.
Well, Zoe won't let him. We would hear him.
It's rare for a criminal to enter a private home knowing someone's there. But if they do, avoid confrontation, number one. Treat it like a fire. Everybody get out of the house. If 911, stay put until help arrives. Just a couple things that we probably knew already. But very, very important. Be safe. Oh, it's only in the city. Oh, it'll never come by us. No. Nobody pays attention till it happens to your own home. That's when everybody starts, freaking out. What do you got there, honey? Anything?
Yep, I do, dear.
Yes, go ahead.
I do.
Yes, my love.
Honey, I'm all
Yeah,
over
okay.
the
While
board.
you're still on that,
Oh, yeah, Michelle. Hi, Michelle. She said, I'll spray them with my wasp spray. Hey, that's just as good as using, what is it?
And another healthy thing. This is another healthy thing. You're having chest pains. Call 911, pop in an aspirin door so they can get in, and then sit down and wait for the ambulance to get there. That's the posting things when you have chest pains. Very, very important
stuff.
My
God, yeah.
Yeah, chest pain. This is the big one. I'm coming to join you, damn it. This is the big one, Elizabeth. Yeah, so there you go.
Oh, I know, Jared. We get them all.
Look who's in the house, Bobby Brandolino, Encore Music. Bobby Brandolino, Shorewood, Illinois, Encore Brandolino Music. What's up, buddy? What do you got, honey?
Did you hear about in Rockford? They have the stabbing spree, 4 dead, 5 injured, and the suspect is in custody. So it is everywhere, people. Everywhere.
It's crazy. Now, guys, we're talking about dating yesterday, and I didn't get to the whole story, but have you heard this story? Go on their first date. The date is over. You go home. You might get a text. Thank you for the great night. Let's do it again. Blah, blah, blah. How about this lady? Why wouldn't you block this number as soon as it hits double digits? This woman got arrested after texting a guy 159,000 times after their first date.
First of all, 9 times I would have already
159,000 times. Listen, when you date somebody and you don't bother them every day, call them. Thanks. Keep it 159,000 times.
Yes, something's a little wrong with that.
This one's possessed, and I'm sure it happens.
Obsessed, dear.
Yeah, that too. Possessed. Whatever, right? Isn't that crazy? Absolutely. Roseanne Caputo, how you doing, my dear? We stopped to say hello. We were heading back to the office. Have a great day in Steubenville, Ohio, the home of Dean Martin, of course. Angelo and the crew.
Angelo.
How you doing? Jeremy, hi, both of you. The madness is everywhere. Rockford and everywhere. Yeah.
Oh, I know. It's horrible.
It's horrible.
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 So, on a good note, obsessed. On a good note,
Burger King
is offering free Whoppers for the solar eclipse.
Woo-woo.
I believe it's April 8th. Did I?
Yeah, April 8th, right there.
Where?
It's right in front of you.
Oh,
There you
April
go.
8th. The fever will spread from Texas to Maine. You can go into a Burger King. Stop.
All right, don't worry. Just
I know. And for the whole 4 minutes and 28 seconds of the solar eclipse, Burger King is offering for burgers that day.
There you
So
go.
April 8th, go to your Burger King for a free Whopper.
There you go. Eat that free Whopper there, you folks. Illinois parole. This is a sad story. Illinois parole officer quits after police say a freed felon attacked a woman and killed her son. Springfield, a state parole board member, resigned Monday after recommending the release of a man who a day later attacked a pregnant Chicago woman with a knife and fatally stabbed 11-year-old son while he tried to protect her, according to authorities.
Yes, didn't he just come out of jail?
Just came out of jail.
Yes.
And that's the Illinois Prisoner Review Board handling the case, our governor, J.B. Flintstone, to order the proceeds for dealing with the situation. Pritzker announced that Leanne Miller, 63 of Junction, submitted her resignation. She let somebody go, think like, there's no cash bond, you just let people go and whatever it is. There's a different situation, but it still ended with a bad situation. The 37-year-old Smith of Chicago police on March 13th, investigators said Brad went to Smith's apartment, armed with a knife, and assaulted her with her son.
Intervened. Brand stabbed him to death. Fucker.
I mean, and yeah, you see,
Sorry.
That's crazy.
He should have never been out.
And
he should have never been out.
Again, our prayers to everybody to in Baltimore, Maryland, over the bridge.
Oh my gosh.
And now you're hearing all the stories about this.
Well, it sounded like they stopped.
Now listen to this. Power loss. Modern vessels have multiple backup systems for steering, enduring control, even during power outrages.
Outages.
Outages, pardon me. But do you imagine what I'm trying to say about that?
Well, first of all, I heard they started to stop traffic on both ends, but didn't realize there was 6 workers up on the road, on the bridge, and those 6 workers went down.
It's just crazy. And my buddy Jim Palucci, of course, from Anchors Away, a great band in Chicago. Jim was on the show. I don't know if Jim's listening today, but he goes, I call bullshit on this ship hitting the bridge. Why isn't anybody talking about the explosion on the far right side of the bridge that went off as it was collapsing? You can see the flash or 4 or 5 explosions. Look carefully at the footage.
Jerry just said cargo went dark minutes before it struck.
I don't know, guys, but we're going to find out something about that. Something's going to come out that's not going to be good. And before Thomas Edison invented the electric light, honey, in 1879, most people slept 10 hours each night because they couldn't turn the light on. Interesting stuff here. Edison.
Wow.
Yeah. What do you got there?
Sleep 10 hours. I'm like, oh.
Can't even sleep 5.
I was just going to say. Power lines are being torn down and arched. It happens. It happened. They will never tell you. They won't.
Well, probably not, Roseanne. You're never going to find it.
So I'm sure you guys hear there's all these scams going on with the Illinois Tollway. So please, when you're getting phony texts or phony calls
or emails,
be aware.
Yeah.
Be aware, according to Channel 5 News.
Absolutely. All right, guys. 7 habits of highly successful people. Successful.
Wait,
Why do couples keep the home fires burning while for others the embers grow dim? Here's what some romantic partners are doing right. Number 1, successful couples use the bedroom for sleeping. Successful couples never crash diet. Successful couples soak up the sun. Successful couples work their muscles. Successful couples avoid late night sweets. Successful couples drink a lot, not booze, but water.
Okay.
Successful couples make their bed daily. Couple things
Interesting.
you need to know, folks. Absolutely.
How to be a successful
Tongue twister day
couple.
today. How about
I
it,
hope you
folks?
guys are hearing her snore down here.
She's snoring because she can't stand the show either. Anyway, folks, so hey, we got birthdays in the house. It is March 28th, Thursday. Donald Sutherland, 87 years old. Robert Duvall, one of the greatest actors of all time, 93 years old. Mike Rowe, you remember Mike Rowe from the TV show Dirty Jobs?
No.
Yeah, 62 years old. John Pasden from the band Off Broadway and Pez Band, celebrating a birthday. Daniel Hafer, if Teresa
Yes,
is
it
watching.
is.
Happy birthday, Daniel. Steve McQueen, one of my favorite actors of all time, would have been 94 years old. Michael Glasser, he used to be Starsky with
Oh,
Starsky and
yeah.
Hutch. Norman Fell, Mr. Roper. Mr. Roper, Norman Fell, you gotta love him. Elton John, Sir Elton John celebrates a birthday. For all you wrestling fans, The Undertaker, Mean Mark, celebrates a birthday today. Pete Prado became a grandfather
Yes,
again.
he
Peter
did.
Prado, congratulations. Nancy Sinatra Sr. Of course, this was Nancy and Tina's mother, and of course, Frank Sinatra's first ex-wife. Petulia Clark, downtown, 91. There it is. Teresa, how you doing, honey? I hope you're doing well.
Boyd, I was waiting for someone to notice. Thank you.
Yeah, you know what? I've got my Green Acres
I come
flannel
out, I'm
shirt
like, what
underneath.
are you doing?
Underneath, but folks tuning in, it's our 4-year anniversary, folks, for Oceans.
Yolanda.
Yolanda.
We sang to you earlier, Yolanda.
Yeah, it's Yolanda. Thank you for coming out last night. After Beethoven went deaf, he realized that he could not attach a metal rod to his piano and bite down it while he played, allowing him to hear pitch through the vibrations in his jawbone. This is called bone construction.
Wait, did you say John Records Landecker?
Yeah, it's his birthday, John
yeah,
Records.
Jerry,
Yeah. And waterfalls, as much as I love waterfalls, isn't this? And Angel Falls in Venezuela is the highest waterfall in the world.
Ooh.
These are Richard Hamlin sends me all the good stuff. And snakes are unable to blink their eyes. They can't close their eyes and must sleep with one of their eyes open.
Wow.
Wow, wow, wow.
And wow.
And how cool is this? Oreo, the cookie, has to store their recipes and for their cookies in case of a
Apocalypse.
Yeah. And Staples.com, no one will be able to steal the recipe for an Oreo cookie. They actually made a vent or a vault to actually store
For the cookies.
Stuff. What do you got on this stuff, honey?
Well, I didn't finish this.
All right, go ahead.
Being a woman is hard. You always want to buy. I didn't say this one.
Yeah, and you said thank you. Yes, you did.
To you before the show.
Okay, there you go. Wait,
He's losing it.
I am. Wait, everything Italians invented, entertainment, medicine, etc., and yet the mayor of Chicago goes an ethnic parade except Columbus Day Parade. Yeah, well, we want to email just an update on that. They did try to remove, to change the name, get rid of the name Columbus Drive. Certain aldermen to change it to Obama Drive, but we don't care if Obama has a drive. We don't care where he put it. Put it there in the library, but don't take down Columbus Drive. And because of all the great work that Ron Onesti and the Italian Joint Commission for the Italian Community, Civic Committee, the alderman called him and Ronnie met and said, hey, man, you must have a lot of big pull, because I even got calls in Washington to drop the idea, and it won't happen. Columbus Drive will stay in the city of Chicago. Very, very cool.
All right, Terry, thank you.
Carlo, how you doing, my brother? I hope you're doing well, pal. Great entertainer, great musician, Carl, for the Buckinghams and many other great bands. Thank you, Carlo. Oh, what do you got, honey, again?
Being a woman is hard. You always want to buy something, kill someone, lose weight, and eat something sweet. Is that the truth?
And
we're very confused.
Yes, folks. Now it's that Trump moment here in Ocean's Pit, which I promised I wasn't going to talk politics, but listen to this. When they banned former President Donald Trump from social media, by banning Trump from social media, you probably have now given him the greatest business success of his entire career. And is going to be worth $3 billion. That's his new social media platform.
Hi,
Former
Deb.
President Trump. There you go. Hi, Deb. How are you doing? Deb Tyler's in the house. Interesting. Hunter Biden asked the judge to dismiss tax charges as politically motivated. Do it for one side, you got to do it for the other side, right, honey?
That's right, darling.
What do you got,
Okay,
sweetie?
7 things to not to do to stay financially healthy.
7.
7. Shower people with love with money. You don't want to. You can't do that. Showering people with money.
No.
Delay decluttering. So therefore, if you're paying for some storage bin or paying for something, declutter. It'll cost you less.
Yeah, and empty it and clean your garage out.
Oh God, we need to do that. Lap up the luxury before you go spending a expensive car. Don't be lapping up the luxury, Mister. Driving your
Cadillac.
I knew, but it's so freaking expensive a month.
It's a Cadillac.
Panic about investments. If you either you're going to stick it out with what's going on right now, or you're not. But you want to stick it out. Skip your checkups. Don't skip your checkups because it's going to cost you more later.
Go to the
Pinch
doctor.
pennies on home maintenance. You don't want to pinch pennies on home maintenance either.
Get it
because
fixed.
That will cost you more money later
in the
too.
long run, yes.
And spend on autopilot. Those things are reoccurring subscriptions. Keep an eye on those. Trust me, I called the bank this morning because I had 2 come through that I was like, what the hell is that for?
And if you got your free 32 CDs for a penny from Columbia House, make sure you send in the piece of paper, the postcard that says, do not want that CD, or you're going to get Tennessee Williams, or you're going to get some stuff sent to you that you might not like. So make sure you send in that postcard that says, no, I don't want that CD. For all you people who are still getting those Columbia House CDs, 30 of them for a penny, whatever it was. Remember that scam?
Remember that?
That scam, because if you didn't send in the postcard, you got billed for that CD. Remember when it first came in?
Yes, I remember that.
Another sponsor, Armando Supermarkets, Danny Mazzi, buy local, shop local, 925 Liberty Street in Elgin, Illinois. And let's not forget Crash Champions Collision Auto Repair for all the collision auto repair needs. CrashChampions.com. Mike and Gigi will take care of all your problems with the car. So very cool.
Guys, if you smell gas in your home,
check your wife.
It smells like rotten eggs to have the real smell for to have gas leak in your home.
Yes.
Don't turn on the lights. Open your doors and windows. Get away, but not by car. And call the gas company. Those are things you do not or want to do if you smell gas in your home.
First of all, check your wife.
Second of all, check your husband.
Or check your dog.
Yeah, oh yeah, we had that too.
Congratulations to Vinyl. Vinyl finally records, the 33 RPM records are back. A lot of people are buying them, and right now they outsold CDs for the 2nd year in a row. So more people are still going back to vinyl, which is very, very cool. What do you got?
And guys, if you burned yourself with scalding water, submerge the burn in cold water, either in a bowl or refrigerator. Don't use ice. Apply a burn gel, head to the emergency room, and watch for pus or redness. Okay?
I remember that. I did that in high school. I did that once in high school. I had pus and redness. I don't know why I had to go to the doctor. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. That was...
Is it a stroke?
Is it a stroke?
Fast. No. Remember FAST. F-A-S-T. Face drooping on one side. Arm weakness. Speech difficulties. If you have those 3 things, it's time to call 911.
Stroke. It's serious stuff, folks. Don't play with that. Absolutely. Absolutely. And folks, we're talking about air travel. Everybody's gate. And the 5 airports with the shortest walks to the gate. How about that, my dear? John F. Kennedy International Airport, New York City, features the 5th longest walk from check to the gates, 1.38 miles. Right? That's from the gate. How about that? How about it? Denver International Airport has a 4th longest walk, 1.45 miles. Come on, Dennis.
He's got them both here.
This one? All right, there you go.
Then
There
we
you
got the
go.
bobblehead.
There you go. Thank you, Dennis. Travelers at the George Bush Intercontinental Airport in Houston, 1.52 miles. That's the longest, huh? Washington Dallas International, 1.62. And I think the longest walk is
Dallas Fort Worth.
Dallas.
2.6 miles between check-in and your gate.
That's the longest. The Dallas airport, 2 point. If Mara's watching in Texas or Bobby La, 2.16 miles from check-in. And the shortest ones, the distance between check-in gates, Hollywood Burbank is the fifth shortest airport, fourth shortest, 1.18. 0.18. 0.18 from Hawaii. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, 0.13 miles. That's the shortest. New York Westchester County Airport, 0.12 miles. Airport in Lexington, Kentucky. Walk about 1.11 miles to the gate. I should have found out what the O'Hare is, because that's a hell of a long walk too. Dallas is a crazy airport. Yes, it is. And today's show, Kathy Lee Gifford responds to the rumors that she could be the Golden Bachelorette.
For real?
I don't know. You watch that crazy show.
I love them all. But yes, are you guys happy with you Bachelor watchers with Joey and Kelsey? I think he did really good.
Yeah.
But the girl he didn't pick, what did you say about her, honey?
What did I say?
Daisy, the one he did not pick.
She
was the classiest.
And she turned down being the Bachelorette.
She did.
Yeah.
She did. She was a class act girl. First time in history that the two girls got together before the rose ceremony.
And the first time also that they've got an Asian woman.
Yes, the first Asian one. Don't you, Susan? Oh my God, he's such a little doll.
Yeah, I think he's... Anyway, besides that, well, who was, remember the other guy, Connor or whatever his name was?
There has been...
That was a scam.
There has been some that went that direction.
If you give up drinking, you don't actually live longer. It just seems longer.
That's for damn sure.
There you go, Jerry. Walk between the gates of Chicago International Airport, 10 to 25 minutes, depending on the gate.
All right, see
there
that?
There you go. Thank you, Jerry, for that. Always, Jerry Jams, always hooking us up with some good stuff. What else we got here? Eric Todd. I love this. And the farm, and on that farm in Celine Dion. EIO.
Oh my gosh.
Very, very cool. Thank you, Eric Todd.
Who figured that
out? Eric Todd sent it in. I don't know, figured out.
Love it.
Today also begins to leave the message, pray Hail Mary, and make your special request. Because Easter is this Sunday, folks.
Yes, it is.
As we are coming, we still got a couple minutes left. Susan Marks, a good friend of ours, sent this in. Listen to this crazy shit. I mean, you know what it says about history? Repeats itself. Remember how, and it makes you wonder why our government these days want to get rid of history. They want to get rid of religion. They want to stop teaching history. Listen to some of this stuff. This is history. If you do your history, if they teach history, you're going to find this out right here. France banned mail-in voting in 1975 due to fraud. Mexico banned due to fraud. Belgium banned mail-in voting in 2018 due to fraud. Sweden does not permit mail-in voting. Italy does not permit mail-in voting. Ukraine does not permit. Japan does not permit. No Middle Eastern permit mail-in voting. No Latin countries permits mail-in voting either.
But America does?
Well, that's because when you're trying to cheat an election, that's what usually works. I don't know if I live without you. A woman goes, "Is that your liquor talking? Is that you or liquor talking?" And he goes, "No, it's me talking to the liquor." You got to love some of these things you guys send me. Sex at the age of 73. I just took a leaflet out of my mailbox informing me that I can have sex at 73. I'm so happy because I lived at number 71. So it's not too far to walk home afterwards. And in the
Oh,
same
geez.
side of the street. I don't even have to cross the road.
Oh,
I love
honey,
you guys,
honey,
Stanley.
honey.
Stanley. Here, I bet he's thinking about that other woman. Him. If you replace the W with T and N. See, you have to think about some of this stuff. And I still don't
I
understand.
was just gonna say, we gotta know ahead of time.
There you
What's
go.
going on, Reba?
It's her birthday. 69 years old. Reba
Oh,
McIntyre
Reba.
celebrates a birthday. Good people do not need laws to tell them to act responsibly, while bad people will find a way around the laws. That was a great quote by Plato, and not the dough, not the Oh, and bad news for all you animal lovers. You know how much I love the zoo, but Banna, the gorilla,
Aw,
born in Brookfield Zoo. She was born in
at
1995.
Lincoln Park.
Well, she was born in Brookfield.
Oh, and then she came
Then
to
she
Lincoln
came
Park.
to Lincoln Park in 2010 and she died. Banna, ABC News. I hate hearing stories about it. Good buddy.
He's here. He's on here.
What were the causes of the 1929 stock market crash? Ladies and gentlemen, you need to listen to this. There were many causes of the 1929 stock market crash, some of which included
Overinflated shares,
growing bank loans,
agricultural
overproduction,
overproduction,
panic selling, stocks purchased on margin, highest interest rates, and negative media history.
industry.
Sorry, I can't see. Yeah, get ready for it, folks. Get ready for it. Anything else in that? Oh, yeah, look at that.
Well, for those of us who are going to aerodynamics, Tony said.
Oh, thank you very much, Tony. Tony knows his shit.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, absolutely.
He does. All right. So for us grandparents, we have to give to the grandchildren the right way. So those of you who are trying to help your grandkids as they get older, here's a problem we hope to have: being forced to take mandatory withdrawals from our retirement accounts. But up to after age 7, money.
Yeah.
Most of us will need the money.
Yeah.
Anyways, just write a check, and you can write up to, allows you to pass up to $18,000 to each grandchild, worry-free, about gift tax. A married couple can transfer up to $36,000 per grandchild. I think this is for rich people.
Well,
when will we ever be able to have that much money just to pass on? Contribute to their college education, establish a trust for your grandchild, and kickstart their retirement savings.
And kick them out at 16 and tell them to go get a job.
No, but these are things that, my mom did do that. But she had 2 kids. We have 5.
There you go.
And again, who knows how many grandkids will be when we turn 73.
And put it in the garbage can behind you.
Garbage
Anyway,
can.
folks, it is Ocean Spit
Right,
4-year
Susan, Tom, listen to
anniversary.
your wife.
Absolutely. Guys, we got some big other shows coming up next week. April 4th, we'll be at Zaza's in Lake Barrington. April 6th, returning to Bellagio with the main event band, Danny Ramundi and Tony Toto. On April 10th, folks, if you haven't got a chance to get out to our good buddy Ryan and Melissa, they opened a new club, a new restaurant called Bugsy's in McHenry. Ryan is doing much better, little by little. Take your time, Rhino, but we're going to be there with Mojo's Jukebox, my new rock band at Bugsy's on April 10th with Mojo's Jukebox. And May 2nd, Mojo's Jukebox, it's a Thursday, will be at the Splains Theater with Nick Hodges' new band, the Chicago Hitmen. And May 4th, Ocean's Rat Pack returns to Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. But this is not at Pier 290. It's at the new Stage Theater, downtown Lake Geneva with Ocean's Rat Pack, May 4th. So that's going to be fun getting back to Lake Geneva, everybody.
All right, guys, real quick. Bookings are starting to come in. We are getting those cruise numbers booked. So please, if you go on to the link that Mary sent. She's going to be updating more information on our Facebook page that we have. If you're not part of it, please reach out. We'll get you part of that Facebook page as well. But we are going to be posting a lot more information. A $250 deposit gets you.
That's $500. That's $500 for a couple. And remember, if you're going solo, you have to pay for double
occupancy. If you don't have somebody, but at this point, just put your name in and get a room held. So at least you get that same price.
So Danny Ramundi out there, Jerry Jams, Tony Toto, apply. Do what you got to do there.
And make sure you put down band member if you are a band member.
Put down band member and put down Tony.
We got to get these in. We got a couple more, another week or so that we're going to start getting some pictures. And
well, we're also going to get some more information. There might be some more talent added to the bill. So we're just waiting on that. I'm saying before April, before the first week of April, we're going to start. Right now, it's not even on. It's on my page, but we're going to give this a thumbs up.
Mary just posted it again in the.
If Mary can be on the show next Wednesday, Mary, you can. Let's get Mary on, and she'll go step by step and tell you how to get on that cruise. Again, if you're successful, the one we did in January this year, 25 is the Oasis of the Seas. It's another different ship. So that's not going to be number one for the people that might have went to the other one. It's going to be in March. We don't have to worry about snow or anything like that. It's going to be great. It's the 22nd of March to the 30th. It's an extra day. It's an 8-day Southern cruise, which is going to be fantastic. Starting off in Fort Lauderdale, then off to Carousel, then Aruba. Carousel, Aruba alone, those two alone. And then, of course, Coco Key, Bahamas, which is going to be great. Hillbilly Rock Stars, Mojo's Jukebox, Tony Ocean, the main event band, and, of course, the ringleaders himself, Seventh Heaven. And there's going to be more surprises. I believe there's going to be at least, thank you, Tammy. It's going to be a lot of fun. And free pineapples, yes. Well, not that point, but maybe you can join us to Aruba, and there you go.
Curacao and Coco Cay.
It's going to be great, folks. And listen, the price that Richie's got, if you go on Chicago Music Cruise or NTD Vacations, these introduction price, you can only get with NTD Vacations. I don't care what you say. Direct Chicago Music Cruise part of it. And if you decide to back out, you will not get a refund. NTD Vacations, put that money, lock the room. If God forbid something happens, you can't make it, you will get a full refund. $100 to put down to lock up that beautiful cruise. Aruba. You can't miss it.
Aruba, Curacao,
Coco
Cay, Bahamas.
March 22nd to March 30th.
The weather's going to be extraordinary. We're all going to be partying together.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. Great food, great entertainment. And Richie, of course, the guy, the master and the leader, the CEO,
the man behind the curtain.
Man, absolutely. His itinerary that he puts, that you can still see everything, all the other shows on the ship too. Besides,
so it's not just going to be this.
It's
music.
not just see these
all
four bands.
Kinds of things. Yep.
You can see everything they do it. They do a great job. They're a machine, you know, and Richie and everybody they put there to put that all together to make sure that you have an incredible time.
He's a mastermind.
He's very good.
Sure.
They've been doing it for 20 years, folks. All right, guys.
All right, it's time to go.
Not yet. We got to thank one of our great sponsors. Again, thank you, Melissa, Ralphiello, and Jackie, for being there for us all the time. Ace Hardware.
We are going to be working on that upcoming, more details to follow on that
free grill.
Yeah,
we're going to give away a free grill at the Norwich store. Anyway, Norwich, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park, Warrenville, Mesa, Arizona. Download the Ace Rewards app. Easy way to keep track of your points and coupons and special offers. And go into these Ace Hardware stores and say, grill your ace off. Get a grill. Get ready for the spring and summer, not that spring is here. Our good friends from Ace, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Guys, tonight, are we live in Burridge? Jerry Jams, yours truly, Lisa P. coming in later in the evening. Tomorrow, Chicago Prime Steakhouse in Schaumburg, 8 o'clock. Saturday, Taverna on Division with Double T, Tony Toto, 8 o'clock. And Sunday, Easter Sunday, Ron Onesti's Club Arcata Speakeasy for Easter brunch, 2 to 5, 2 to 5 with the Professor Daryl Armenstad. It's going to be Daryl's birthday, too. So, guys, oshows.com. Make sure you check out. Join us on Easter if you have no plans. Tomorrow, our guest will be Elliot Winbush, of course, plays Sammy Davis Jr. in Ocean's Rat Pack, but he's going to be talking about the circus is coming to town, and he's been in the Shrine, I think the Shriner Circus.
No.
I forgot the name of the circus, but anyway, he's going to be talking about the circus that he's in. He's been in the circus for a long time, him and his family, and they're coming to town in April. So maybe you'll give away 2 tickets. Who knows? Our local establishments support live entertainment. Opening day this week. Go see the Yankees are opening today. White Sox, Cubs, go out and support, do what you do. And remember the great words of Ringo Starr, peace and love. Richie is on the icon right now.
Is.
Yeah,
and it's in the 80s all week.
All week. You got to love it. Guys, Ringo Starr says peace and love. We need it now more than ever, everybody. God bless for watching, and see you guys tomorrow. Nick Sahaj is the piano man. Take us out. Again, happy 4-year anniversary at Ocean's Pit. Thank you guys for all your support. God
Happy
bless
anniversary.
you. We love you. Bye-bye, everybody. Nick, take us out. Bye-bye.
Time to go, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
Bye-bye,
See
everybody.
you next time. No, we're stuck again. See you next time.
Bye-bye, 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 bye.
Beautiful.
You can't even shut it off.